Okay, so this cute little raccoon is a thrift find I found. Now my daughter giggled when she saw I bought this. Now normally I don't hang raccoons around my house, but for this I thought I'd make it a cute piece of decor for the house. It was $5.99, and there was something about this cute little face that I just had to have. So he's going to be a fall decoration. And then after fall, I'll put him away. So I'm going to upgrade the frame. I'm going to put a little fresh coat of stain on it. And then I'm going to add a little bit of fall to this. And it'll be a surprise. So here we go. Let's get started with this little project. Okay, so what I'm using is this decorative glaze by Rust-Oleum. I had it left over from when I did my cabinets, but really there are many options of glaze out there. And my favorite old paintbrush. I just keep washing it and reusing it. I love this. So I'm going to just dip it in, and if you see on this wood, it's all scratched and dinged up. So I'm just going to go over it with the glaze and then rub some of it off to give it a nice fresh look, and all those scratches will go away. And even if I get a little bit on the painting, I'm going to take a baby wipe and go over this when I'm done. So I'm going to continue on, but that's all I'm doing. Doing a coat of this, and I'm going to rub it in with a wipe, and it'll look like brand new. As I'm going along and painting, I find I might not even have to wipe too much off. This wood is just soaking it all in. It was really dry. So you can see the difference. I'll show you the spots. Here's before the glaze and all the scratches. And here's once I put the glaze on. Okay, so the next part of my craft is I am going to make a swag and attach it to the top of my little raccoon. So I got these cute little cattail picks. I've got one of each. And I got these gorgeous wheat, kind of like corn husk pieces. These are from Walmart. They were about $4 a piece. So I'm going to do one on each end. I'm going to try to do this on the corner, but I'm just going to show you here on the floor. It's just easier. So I'm going to try to bend them. And I'm going to attach them here, one on each end. And one on each end like this. I know the tags are still on. And I'm going to try to bend it and do like on the corner of my raccoon picture. And then in the middle, I'm going to place a bow. So that's my plan. Let's see how it works. Okay, so I want to show how I bent each pick like an L. And I'm going to do them like a corner here. And I'm going to take a zip tie and tie them together. This way, if I ever need to reuse the picks, I can just cut the zip tie and use it again. And I'm going to do the similar with the cattails, one on each end. That's the plan. Okay, so I wound up using 3 zip ties just to make it secure. One in the corner, one near the top, and one on the bottom. And now I'm going to trim them. Okay, so I'm really excited to show you the finishing touches I add to my little raccoon picture and the swag around it. Are we ready to see? Okay, here we go. So here is how it finished out. Here's a close-up of the bow I added, some leaves, colorful leaves, and a little garland also draped around the picture. And then below is my little raccoon. I'm absolutely thrilled with the way this came out. I think it just has such a fall look to it. Now I want to build a vignette below it. I apologize for the lighting. I'm going to try to add a little with a filter. It's a very gray day here in Rhode Island, But on the side of this table that I'm going to decorate, above the raccoon, is a light up twig topiary that I have. I'll get a close-up of that. And I have just white lights. And on the bottom of this, I wrapped a fall garland. And I'll go down lower to the bottom. It's in this beautiful urn. So starting with this table, this is a vintage chest that was my aunt's, and I want to show you down the little feet of it. Absolutely adorable, and it actually has little wheels. So I started with layering the top with this beautiful pumpkin runner that has a cornucopia and says thanks. Because it's a lace, I actually layered it on top of a green one, so that you've got a little bit of green peeking through. In the corner, I have a book. And yes, these days, my Alexa is a necessity, so she's there. And a lamp. So now I've added a basket for some texture. On top of the basket, I'm adding this birdhouse with a pumpkin that says hello. For more height and texture, I'm adding a pottery with some dried florals to the back corner. Now I'll place a little pumpkin and a fall pick. Okay, so that completes that side. And this is all below my little raccoon. For the middle, I want more texture that matches this basket, so I'm actually going to stand up a charger in the back. So this is how it's looking when I step back. I like the way the two textures go together. And I think it's nice and simple. In front of the basket, I'm going to add a teapot and a pumpkin plate. So this is how that's looking. There's my fall teapot and a little matching plate. The last two items I'm adding are these floral arrangements I did. It was a DIY on a vase, and I added some rope, and I just put in one big, fluffy, round, fall-colored flower, trying to give the illusion of a topiary. I have two of these to add. Okay, so this is what my vignette looks like. I added one of the flower pots onto a flower vase onto a book near the lamp to raise the heights. So they're two different heights. And this is how my display came out. Now for a closer look. So I hope you enjoyed my little video based all on my little raccoon design. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.